it's morning for me. This is Saturday morning, the 30th of December, 2023. And I am on my way back home. I've been to Wells Fargo Bank and First Citizens Bank. Yes, I've got money everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. And Starbucks. And I'm going to go home now. I thought I would talk to y'all. Since I've gotten woke up, when I first got in here, I thought, I can't make a video. I don't know. I've been sick this week. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I made a little announcement that I was sick. And I wasn't asking for, you know, you to feel sorry for me or nothing like that. I did request prayer that, you know, I wouldn't give it to my mom. And so far, so good. I haven't. Now, I don't know what I had. I did not go to the doctor because, you know, you can't get an appointment at the doctor anymore. I did call our work doctor, our work clinic, and of course, they had nothing available till next week. So what good does a work clinic do you when you can't get in when you're sick? And I know it's just a sign of the health care system. I'm not blaming it on anybody or anything. It's just the way it is. People just, you know, I don't know where they're working at. You know, you hear the same stories in big cities. I mean, I would think that's where they are. But, you know, that it's hard to get in. And I guess they want you to go to urgent care. And we have 2 urgent cares. But I despise going to urgent care. When I could sit in the car, it was all right. But I just don't want to sit in the waiting room. I guess that's just it. Plus, you know, I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait. And if my mom is going to, you know, need me. So, anyway. Needless to say, I'm going to try to fight it on my own. And, you know, I do take my supplements for my immune system. And I do think they help. Because it seems like whenever I get sick, if I get a touch of something, it doesn't last long. And that's kind of the way this was. I had a fever. And, you know, I kept thinking I was taking too many Tylenol. I kept looking to see if I was, you know, turning yellow. And I know this makeup makes me look yellow in this light. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. And I didn't, you know, I've not taken any Tylenol in 2 days now, so I'm all good. So, other than that, nothing bad's been going on. It's about the same. New Year's Eve, of course, will be quiet for me. I'll be home. We won't be doing anything as usual. I'll be watching Action Kid on YouTube, probably at the ball, or some other YouTuber somewhere else. You know, I'm a YouTube groupie. I mean, I do watch some live TV, but wrestling. But anything else, it's usually on YouTube or Peacock or Hulu. I am watching Hulu more now. Now, I don't really get into that many series like I used to. And maybe it's just because I've not found anything to interest me. Although I did watch Virgin River some, but I still haven't watched it all because I kind of got bored with it. But I know I need to go back and watch it, finish it up to where it's at. I guess that's on Netflix. And you know, there for a while I didn't have Netflix. I'd canceled it and then I went back because I wanted to watch. I don't remember what it was I wanted to watch. But anyway, I know I watch too much TV, but that's just my release. I still watch 2.5 Men almost every day. I've been doing that now for I don't know how long. I still watch Mom a lot, that series. And then I got into Frasier more this year because of the reboot. And I still haven't seen ending of the reboot, but it wasn't as good as I had hoped it would be. I kept thinking it would get better. And I mean, I did have high hopes for it at the beginning, I guess. But there again, it kind of disappointed me. And I think it's just because of the way they're writing sitcoms these days. There's just not. I am watching the new one from Alan. I can't think of his real name. That was Alan, the character Alan on 2.5 Men, his new series. Where, of course, he's a divorcee. And, you know, it reminds me a lot of his character there, although they kind of switched it up to give him just a little bit more backbone. But it still reminds me of his character there. Or maybe that's that only part he can play. I don't know. I think he's a talented actor. But sometimes people only have that one little thing, and then maybe again, that's all they're writing for him. I don't know. I know I'm just rambling. As far as beauty, I have been looking. I've got some gift cards that I got for Christmas, but I haven't purchased anything. I'm still, you know, this is the Lancome Foundation. It's not the right color. I got it too pink. I wanted a cool color, but I should have went down more than what I did. But it's all right. It works for now. I mean, I'm not going to fret about it. I'll use it. I still think that's my favorite foundation for the year. I'll go ahead and tell you what I think off the top of my head, and then I may do them. I don't know about doing favorites. You know, every year I say I'm not going to do one, and then I do one, and I don't know. It's just hard to pick. But I mean, foundation-wise, I'm going to say it's this one. It's going to be between this one and the Clinique. So I guess nothing changed from the year before. Eyeshadow palettes, definitely Natasha Denona. I need a nude palette. There's even no comparisons to that one. It's the best as far as I'm concerned. One of the best palettes in years. I think everybody could use it. I don't, you know, I'm not going to say you have to go out here and buy it, but, you know, if you can find it on sale later on, you know, buy it. You know, it's just one of those palettes that I think anybody can wear, and it just gives a beautiful look. I don't want that stuff to spill all over me. This morning, Dave got me the Stanley camp mug, and I did ask for it, but I have to admit I'm a little disappointed in it. The lid doesn't, it's not as, it doesn't seal as well as what the drinking cup does. And what happens is, because of the mouth is so big, the mouth thing, when you start to drink it, then all of a sudden it wants to pour out. And of course I got something on me yesterday. I do like it, but I mean, it's just a tad disappointed. Probably should have went with the Yeti one, because the Yeti one I know seals better, but of course, you know, everybody's into Stanley now. And I do love my Stanley tumbler. I think it's the best thing out there. I've had the fakes. There is no comparison, you know, but then again, somebody might not want to put that much money into it, and I get that. And some people might not want to keep something cold as long. But when I can go home, when I can fill mine up, and I can go home and come back in the next morning at work, and my cup's still got plenty of ice in it, I'm happy. And no other cup has ever done that, especially sitting up there in that 100-degree weather. Well, it's not 100 degrees at night, but you know, it's hot up there in the summertime. And of course, this year it's cold. Well, I mean, it's cold in the winter. And I think that might have something to do with why I got this. What it was that I was, Tuesday, it was like all that air was coming in when people were opening the door. And I just could feel it going into my chest. So I don't know if that's what made me sick or if that's just, coincidence. I really haven't been around anybody that's been sick. I mean, Dave had some allergies, and then they told him he had bronchitis, but he keeps bronchitis because he vapes. I mean, that's just the way it is. Anyway, that's about all that's going on with me. I want to wish all of you a happy new year. I'm sorry I've not been filming, but I just not felt into it. I've decided that this is just an outlet for me. And, I'm sure as time goes on, I'll start to feel better and start posting more. But I appreciate y'all so much for sticking by me. I hope y'all have a happy new year. And feel free to leave me a comment and like this video. I know you know all that great stuff that the YouTubers tell you to do. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.